As far as how Paul understood his mission to the Gentiles, I believe Paul was more committed to Jewish eschatology and the Jewish tradition than anybody else in the New Testament, because he was the one being perceived as wrecking the Jewish tradition. So I believe when he went up in Acts 21 to the temple and offered sacrifices, that this was not done out of pretense, that this was done out of genuine sincerity, and he wanted to establish that he was committed, even though he had been called to the Gentiles, he was committed to the Jews, Jewish tradition, Jewish eschatology, Jewish election, more than anyone else. And so in Romans 11, you get a taste of that, where when he's questioned about whether God has revoked the everlasting covenant, his relationship with the Jews, Paul says, God forbid that would happen. And he understood his mission to the Gentiles as the divine ordained means by which the Jews themselves would be provoked, because they were in predicament at that time where the Jews had become hardened in pride and arrogance. And this was the means by which God would bring humility and repentance. And so God extends mercy to the Gentiles so as to provoke the Jews. And Paul, he never wavered in his confidence that God would complete what he had covenanted, that God would bring to pass what the prophets had foreseen. And that in Romans 11, Paul says that the fullness of the Gentiles must come in, and then all Israel will be saved, as it is written. Redemption will come from Zion, and he quotes Isaiah 59. And so Paul understood that redemptive history would play out just as it is written in the prophets, and that God has extended mercy in this age to the Gentiles, but it's only in context to the framework of Jewish eschatology and Jewish election. None of that was ever questioned or rescinded in the apostolic tradition.